In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The English department at Sa'd ibn Mu'adh Primary School for Boys presents remedial work for grade 5. Reading comprehension number 1. Hello. Last weekend, my friends and I decided to go out together. Jassim suggested going to the mall, but our friend Ahmed wanted us to visit his uncle's farm in the country, and we all thought it was a great idea. When we arrived there in the afternoon, his uncle was feeding the horses. I wanted to help them, but I was scared of the horses, so I fed chickens, and my friends threw pieces of cake for the geese. The place was great. There were lots of nice animals such as chickens, dogs, and cows. Ahmed's uncle gave me a small yellow chick. I called it Judy. I was very happy to have a pet. In the evening, my friends helped in the barbecue, and I helped in making the salad. It was a great day. At the end, we decided that we would have another visit next month. Love, Ali. Let's start with the comprehension questions with question number 1. What is the letter mainly about? A. A visit to a farm. B. Life in the city. C. Weather changes. And D. The barbecue. So the main idea of the text is a visit to a farm. Number 2. What was Ahmed's uncle doing when we arrived? He was feeding the horses, washing the dishes, cleaning the house, or making the salad. When we arrived, Ahmed's uncle was, of course, feeding the horses. Question number 3. What does the word scared in the second paragraph mean? It means excited, shocked, frightened, or worried. The synonym of scared is obviously C. Frightened. Question number 4. What did the boys decide to do next month? Here we have to go back to the text and write the answer in full sentence. Our answer will read like this. They decided that they would have another visit next month. Reading comprehension number 2. Jellyfish. A jellyfish is a very amazing sea animal. Jellyfish can be found in all the sea waters. There are about 10,000 species of jellyfish occur in all the world's oceans. Some biologists ask if there is something called jellyfish because of their shape. Jellyfish come in an exciting range of colors and sizes. Some jellyfish have tentacles, arms. Their strange form makes this animal looks like trash bags. If a jellyfish is cut into, the pieces of the jellyfish can regenerate and create 2 new organisms. Jellyfish might live for tens of years. What is special about jellyfish is that they glow in the night. The first question is read and put a tick if the sentence is correct or X if it is wrong. The text tells facts about the jellyfish. Of course, the title of our text is the jellyfish, so the information here is correct. Jellyfish are found in all world's oceans, and that's also correct. There are about 1,500 species around the world. Here we have a wrong information about the number of species, which is 10,000 species around the world. So the information here is wrong, so we have to put a cross. In paragraph 2, looks like means having the same shape. This expression means that the jellyfish has the same shape as the trash bags, and it is correct. The next question, answer the following questions. How long can jellyfish live? Going back to the text, we find out that the jellyfish might live for tens of years. Question number 2, what is special about jellyfish? What makes the jellyfish different from the other animals? The answer is they glow, give light in the dark. Now let's move to the language use and the writing strategies and mechanics. The first exercise is complete the following sentences using the words in the box. We have here 5 words: coach, colors, ride, leave, and bridge. And we have 5 sentences. Sentence A: he likes to space his bicycle in the weekend. So here we have to use the verb to ride. Here we have to use the verb to ride because here we have his bicycle, and it is also used with the word bike and also with horses. Sentence B: he is late for the appointment. He's home now. If he is late, so he must leave his house now. Sentence C: the told the footballer to shoot. Here we have a footballer, so we need a word which refers back to the sports, which is the coach. The coach told the footballer to shoot. We rode over and then we turned right. See, rode over, and we have here turn right. So we need the word the bridge. We rode over the bridge and then we turn right. Her skirt has nice, of course, colors. Number 2, choose the word that belongs in the blank. I need my when I feel cold. If I feel cold, I need my jacket, my silver, my pattern, or my tie. Of course, I need my jacket when I feel cold. B, my brother is in reading stories. My brother is interesting, interested, interests, or interest. So when we talk about our feeling, we have to use the ed form, and then interested is the right adjective. My brother is interested in reading stories. Sentence C, he ate a lot of sweets. He has a terrible. If he eats a lot of sweets or candies, you'll have a problem with your back, with your head, with your ear, or with your tooth. Of course, with your tooth. He ate a lot of sweets. He has a terrible toothache. And we said that the ache is the synonym of pain. Question number 3, label the following pictures. Here we should be careful about our spelling, because if you make one mistake, it means one letter, you'll get half of the mark, and if you make 2 mistakes, it means 2 wrong letters. Unfortunately, you'll get 0. Well, let's take the first example. If you write blouse, for example, like this, with 1 mistake, you'll get half of the point. If you write blouse, for example, this way, we have 2 mistakes, so we'll get 0. And of course, if you write it this way, you'll get the full mark. Number 2, coin. Number 3, alarm clock. Number 4, worm. And number 5, torch. Still with the language use, but we will move to the grammar now. And with the first exercise, choose the word that belongs in the blank. I must revise now. I have a test tomorrow. I must revise now, and this is the reason why I have to revise now. I have a test tomorrow, so to express the reason, we have to use because. I must revise now because I have a test tomorrow. The next sentence, I'm going to travel Saturday. And here we have for is used for a period of time. For example, for 5 years. In is used with months or years. For example, in June, in 1977. And also it can be used with parts of the day. For example, we can say in the morning. At is used with time o'clock. For example, at 6 o'clock. On, of course, is used with days and with dates, which is the case in our sentence. I'm going to travel on Saturday. The next sentence, we will go to the mall tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I have some doubts. Perhaps. Perhaps we will go to the mall tomorrow. The next question is, do as shown in brackets. Here are the brackets. And we have to use here the verb hate in this sentence. And we should, of course, remove things and make the necessary changes. Here we have to remove I don't like, which is the same meaning as hate. So our sentence will read like this: I hate drawing. So we have removed I don't like and replace it with the verb hate. B. Help me lift this box. Use can. So here we have to make a request and ask someone to help you lift this box. So can should be put in the first position. Can you help me lift this box? As you can see, can is put in the first position. And don't forget to put the question mark at the end of the request. C. Why don't we ride horses? Use how about. This expression is used for suggestion. So we have to remove this expression, why don't we, and replace it with how about, but we have to make the necessary changes. How about riding horses? As you can see, we have to add the ing form for the verb to ride, because this expression needs a verb with an ing form. How about riding horses? Now let's move to the writing strategies. And question number 1. Rewrite the following sentences with correct punctuation. And with punctuation, of course, we mean capital letters, full stops, commas, question marks, exclamation marks, and so on. Remember that we have to start our sentences with the capital letter and finish it with a full stop. So our sentence will read like this: I think people will use robots for house chores. As you can see, we have started with a capital letter and at the end we have put a full stop. Question number 2, correct the underlined mistake. So we have here the underlined word and it has one mistake. Have a look at it and guess what is the mistake here. Of course, the last letter of the verb to follow, we have to replace the O with a W. Now it's time for our writing topic. Write 4 to 5 complete sentences in English about a sports event you attended. The following questions may help you. The first question is, when was this event? Number 2, what did you do in this event? And number 3, how did you feel? Remember to check your grammar, your spelling, and your punctuation. This is our suggested model answer. On Saturday, I went with my family to watch the Amir Cup final. Al Duhail played against Al Rayyan. The stadium was full of people. I took nice photos of my favorite players. I was very happy. As you can see, we have answered all the previous questions. Here we answered the question, when did it happen? Here I went with my family to watch the Amir Cup final, and I answered what was the event, the sports event, which is the Amir Cup final. I give more details. Al Duhail played against Al Rayyan, and I gave a description of the stadium. The stadium was full of people. I took nice photos of my favorite players, and here I answered the question, what did you do? Finally, I was very happy, and here I answered the question, how did you feel? So as you can see, I answered all the questions in the rubric, and I used only 5 sentences. This is sentence number 1. This is sentence number 2. This is sentence number 3. The stadium was full of people. Sentence number 4. I took nice photos of my favorite players. Number 4. I was very happy. Sentence number 5. Thanks for following, and with my best wishes.